You're joining the Fun Fab Drawing Club. I am so excited you're here. I would like to give you a personalized tour of everything that's inside because it's awesome. And the sooner you get going, the sooner you're going to have fun. So I'm going to first make my head small and I'm going to show you the easiest and fast ways to maneuver around and my personal favorite ways. But before we get started, we have to log in. That's number one. And I also need to start by saying that if you ever have trouble with anything tech, please let us know right away because my team and I are here to help you get unstuck. We want you to be having the time of your life, not sitting at your computer super frustrated. Okay. So the sooner you reach out, the sooner we can help. But 9 times out of 10, the issue is that you're just not logged in. I swear to God. So let's always, before we do anything, we have to make sure that we're logged in. So how do we tell? Well, we are going to go to awesomeartschool.com is always going to be step number one. So no matter if you're working on an iPad or a computer or your phone, you want to go to your favorite browser. Mine is Chrome, but maybe you like Safari, maybe you like Firefox or International Explorer. That's not a thing. Internet Explorer. What are other ones? Did I say them all? There's a bunch. So open up your favorite browser. And then you're going to type in at the top, open up a new tab, and type in awesomeartschool.com. Okay, so how do you tell if you're logged in or not? Now, mine, if you're not logged in, it will say the words log in right here at the top. Okay, so you're going to click log in. That's always number one. You'll be amazed how many people don't log in and you can't figure out what's happening. So none of the links in my emails will work if you're not logged in. Nothing on the visual index are going to work if you're not logged in. So it's the most important thing. I have a gazillion counts. So after you click login, you're going to enter your email and your password. Okay. If for some reason you've forgotten your password, first of all, make sure you write it down next time and put it where you know where it is so you don't have to go through this annoying rigmarole. But you can, it happens, no worries. You just click right here where it says forgot password. You click that, and then you follow the prompts to help you reset your password. Believe me when I tell you, you won't forget it more than once because it's super annoying. So write it down in a safe place. Come back here with your new password, email password, and then click login. I know it sounds like I'm belaboring this, but you would just be shocked at how many emails I get a day. And it's just because people aren't logged in. Okay, so this is super normal, so not a big deal. So it doesn't recognize my computer. So this is perfect. It happens all the time. I was just doing a tour, by the way, 5 minutes ago, and it already says this is a new device, even though I've been here the whole time. But it's okay. I digress. So I am actually going to go on my phone. I'm checking my email because you need to grab a code. I'm actually glad this came up because it happens all the time. So from the code in my email, I'm actually going to plug it in. I don't think this is harmful if you see it, but just to be safe, I'm going to not show this part. And then once I plug, it's a 6, like it's a combination of letters and numbers. I'm going to put it in there and I'm going to click next and I'll be right back. So when I clicked next, it pops me back onto the home screen again. Only this time, as you'll notice, you don't see the word login anymore. You instead see this like head icon up here on the right-hand side. You can pop your picture in there too. A lot of people you can like click on it and add I think you do edit profile and you can add your picture. By the way, when you click your head icon, this is how you can come in and update your account. And I'll make more videos about that. But this is how you like update your credit card and things like that, or cancel. This is how you do it. Just click your head icon. So the fastest way to get to the Fun Fab Drawing Club is to click right here on the top where it says Fun Fab Drawing Club. Not this one. I know you kind of want to, but the easiest way is to go right up here at the very top and click there. And I will show you why. Because this takes you to the visual index. And this is where you can see visually, literally every single lesson and classroom and book and everything that is in your membership. And you can click on those and get to the lessons from there. Okay, so if you scroll, you just scrolled all the way through down through this. but let's go slow. But just so you know, this is all here for you. So I'll always have my calendar up here so you can see what's coming up. So I'm recording this in February of 2023, but this doesn't change. Only the fact that lessons are added all the time changes, but this format will stay the same. So we have our calendars. So if you will not skip a beat, this FFDC here on the calendar is how you know what's relevant to the Fun Fab Drawing Club. I know it's basically rocket science. It's really hard to figure out, but FFDC is you guys. Okay. So you can see here. And also Drawing Club office hours. I hold office hours every Tuesday. And we switch clubs. So if you're just in the Drawing Club, it'll be once a month on a Tuesday. So you can see here that was the 31st of January. And then again on the 28th of February. That's office hours for Drawing Club. And yeah, your lessons are come out on Sundays. And I email you guys every Sunday with your new lessons. So if you keep scrolling down, you'll see all your books right here. These are the books that are free with your membership. Now, annual members get 2 of these in paperback form when they enroll. So you guys get this workbook. You also get the guide. Now, the guide is really nice to have in paperback because it has for you step-by-step in picture form, all these technical things like how to upload, ask questions, download these books, kind of a lot of the stuff that I'm going over now, but it's just nice. I just like it, but you do not have to buy any of these things. Just to be super clear, nothing is required. None of my art books are required at all to buy. These are just, you guys get these ebooks for free, everyone. And then again, annual members get those too, but anyone can go to see any of these books and you just click the download icon. And here you go. And to download your ebooks onto your device. Oh, sorry. You have to click start. They're basically classrooms in and of themselves. And I actually give you little directions on how to do it. So you got to scroll past the book. And then right here. And if you click the paperclip, it'll download right to your device. Now, if you're like, wait, no, how do I get back to the visual index? Remember, it leaves your, this popped open a new tab when I clicked on that. So you can just click on the tab at the top to go back to the visual index. And if you ever get lost in the bowels of Teachable or Awesome Art School, just remember, always go back, fresh browser, fresh tab, type awesomeartschool.com, log in or make sure you're logged in and click Fun Fab Drawing Club at the top. You'll get super used to it. After a while, it'll just become second nature. But if you ever get lost, just start over. That's what I do every single time. So when you keep scrolling down past the books, you're going to see these 3 classrooms. First, there's the office hours one. So all of those Zoom calls that I have with everyone on Tuesdays, I record and I put the replays in here. And I also copy and paste the whole chat box. So because a lot of times we're slinging links around and referencing things. So the chat is in there and the Zoom links replays are in there and they're uploaded unlisted on YouTube so no one else can see them. You also have this amazing resource, which is my YouTube and cheat sheet library. This is where you can go. All of my cheat sheets are in one place for you right here. All 30 plus cheat sheets are at your fingertips. I can't tell you how many times I am on YouTube and people I know are club members are like, may I please have your hamburger cheat sheet? I'm like, you have all my cheat sheets, girlfriend. They are all at your fingertips. They're all here in the YouTube cheat sheet library. They are also in my 2 cheat sheet books. So I have a whole book of drawing cheat sheets and a whole book of mixed media cheat sheets, and you get both of them. Okay. So there you have everything you need is included in your membership. This also houses all of my YouTube videos sorted for you. Like it's a little magical in there. This is also a membership in and of itself. It's $12 a month and you get it completely free with your membership. And then this one is just nice because a lot of times people just want to keep up with the most recent lessons, or they can't remember from their email, or they like deleted their last email and they're like, what was so these are literally just my latest lessons from this current month and then the month before and the calendar. And that's all that's in there. If you are totally new, this is a little verbal walkthrough, very similar to the one that I'm giving you right now on where to begin. And I'll just tell you right now since we're on together. So this is an overview of the path that you are going to take if you've never drawn before. I have a ton of students who are like 74 and they've never drawn. By the way, you are awesome and welcome, and you are going to be amazing so fast. And it's because you have these classrooms to follow in order. So you just follow along 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a little text version of what you're going to get in each classroom. And this is just an overview. And in the end of each of these classrooms, you get a little certificate. It's kind of nice for all your hard work. Okay. So then you begin. So as you can see here, we have a little coding system to help you kind of remind you of what the levels are. And it's just a guideline. You can also always hop around wherever you like as well. But pink generally refers to easy lessons. The teal ones are medium, and then the purple black ones are advanced. And if you keep scrolling, you'll see we start out nice and easy with just learning about supplies. Okay. There's no projects even in here. These are the basic supplies that I use most frequently throughout the Fun Fab Drawing Club. So I try to boil it down for you as best as I can. So it's very straightforward. Then we're starting in our, again, super beginner. We start super nice and easy, just nice basic Zentangling. Then stage 2 is the Sprite classroom, which is we talk about the value scale. And we start kind of introducing you to blending and some drawing in 3 dimensions. And then as you can see, we slowly start to increase our skills, and we're starting to go from pink to a little blink of a medium right here. And then we continue into the stage 4 classrooms. It gets a little bit harder. Stage 5, a little bit harder. Stage 6 is advanced. Okay. Now, stage 7 is a very cool compilation, and it really is very different from the previous classrooms. We are breaking completely away from faces. It's a very heavy face emphasis, and I do that on purpose because faces are the hardest. So if you can master the hardest thing, you can do like anything after that. It's very exciting. So I am taking a break from faces and this one last beginner classroom to introduce you to 2 things. First is my quadrant method, because I invented this as a way for us to draw complex figures like perfectly. It's a little less structured than the grid, and it's a lot less laborious than the grid, which is why I like it. And I also give you an introduction to perspective, because we do actually launch into quite a few. I like to do interiors and exteriors. Actually have a background in architectural drafting. So I really enjoy urban sketching. And so we offer that as well in the Fun Fab Drawing Club, which is a little known fact. I think a lot of people don't realize that. So this lets you dip your toes into that without like launching full-fledged project. So that if you love this, you can then afterwards launch forward and go into the Fun Fab Figures classroom and do all of those, and you'll be super well prepared because you have an understanding of what the quadrant method is. Same thing with perspective. If you do these baby beginner lessons, you can then go to the Fun Fab Facades classroom and like binge all of those and have so many more fun projects to do. But I wanted to give you in the beginners section an introduction to all of these things. And then you again, you can kind of dip your toe in and see if you like them. Now, to help you decide what comes next, I just want to show you something. And this is located in your Fun Fab Drawing Club workbook. Is if you're not sure for any classroom, almost any, I think there's 5 that are not in here, but there's over 20 that are. There's a little page that will tell you, do I need, can I start here? I forget what the verbiage is. Their workbook is also awesome because there's a ton of exercises that accompany the classrooms that are not actually in the classrooms. So it's a really nice additional resource for you, a place to really truly use as a workbook. trying to come up with that. And if you can also track your goals, you can keep track of I have a separate video on what's included in the workbook, but what I was referring to originally was where it says, is it recommended I start with another classroom before starting this one? So here, it's very hard to see, but this is page 58. And I will basically then answer that for you and say, yes. Like for this example, this is for the stage 4 fairy classroom. And then I'll say, unless you're already comfortable drawing and shading whimsical front 3/4 and profiles, you'll want to start at an earlier stage 0 to 3 classroom. So I'll either say yes, maybe, or no, and then explain a little bit like why not. Okay, so that will, your workbook will really serve to help you figure out where the coolest place is for you to be hanging out in the club. Okay, so then once we go through those stage 0 through 7 classrooms, you can go literally anywhere you want to. You are equipped with all of the skills to go anywhere in the whole club. Like, how cool is that? And if you're an advanced artist already, then you can binge from day 1. So there's really a place for everyone. And again, just keep your eyes peeled for those little arrows, and they'll tell you the most appropriate place to go. So, so be like, I want to do this one. So, and the way that this works is you click on the button, and it's sort of 2 indexes nestled together. And now this is actually where you really click on the button. So it's just the same screen again. And this takes you right to the lesson. And again, I always start you off with, what are the supplies? What is the project? And then if there's any, this you get a whole 13-page PDF packet. You're welcome. And then, of course, if you keep scrolling down, you'll find the videos. And then under there, there's also, no one has made any comments, but you can also comment under. And if you have questions, Jeanette is in the classroom every single day to answer your questions. So that's super nice. All right, so back to the visual index. Whoop, all these tabs open. I'm drowning in open tabs. And again, if you ever get lost, what do? You just open up a new tab. I just like I just did, I just like X out of everything. I start back in a new tab, type in awesomeartschool.com and just start over. But there is so many lessons in class. This is years and years worth of lessons, and you have access to everything that's in here. We have the Fun Fab figures. So just take your time scrolling through here every day and enjoy all the things. Look at all your things you get. So many things. Can you even believe it? I know. And of course, I'm adding on over time. So I will let you know in your Sunday mails what the new lessons are. As another little fun addition, I also have organizational resources available for everyone. And to find these, I actually have a direct link to these in your Sunday emails, but I will back it up for just a second. Once again, we go to awesomeartschool.com, and this time I'm not going to click up here. I'm actually going to click on the classroom that says Fun Fab Drawing Club, and I just want to show you. Here we have some additional resources. So we have this video that you're watching right now is housed here. And then we have these are some fun extras, like navigation notes are some pages that help you find your way around. And we have these daily planner sheets as well. And these you can print out to kind of help keep you on track. They're sort of individual pages that can just help you plan what you're working on. A lot of people like to keep track of how many videos there are. And so this is something that can help us do that. You can use it as like a little tracker, and those are also available. There's pages like this in the in your workbook as well. And then here are some, so you can print those off like daily, as many times as you need. And why is this not opening? Here we go. And then navigation notes help you remember how you are getting around. So it's This way, number one is the way I'm showing you in this video so that you're not getting lost. And so there's 3 ways, and I literally tell you what they are here, and then you can say where I want to go next and how I'm going to get there. So this way 1 is all about what this video is about. So I hope that that is helpful. And, there I am. If you have any further questions, what are you going to do? You're going to email me. That's right. Okay, thanks for watching. Have fun in the club.